Hello and welcome to Learn English by Listening. I'm your host, Zia.
And I'm Avery. Thanks for joining us. In today's episode, we're tackling a very common and important real-life situation, going to the bank.
That's right. Knowing the right phrases to use at a bank can make the experience much smoother. So today, we're going to act out a scene for you. I'll be the customer and Avery will be the friendly bank teller.
Exactly. Listen carefully for key phrases you can use. We'll break them down for you as we go. Are you ready, Zia? Let's go to the bank. Good morning. Welcome to our bank. How can I help you today?
Hi, good morning. I'd like to open an account, please.
Of course, I can certainly help with that. Are you looking to open a savings account or a checking account?
That's a good question. Could you tell me the main difference?
Sure. A checking account is typically used for daily expenses. You get a debit card and can write checks. A savings account is meant for saving money for the future, and it usually earns a little bit of interest.
I see. I think a checking account is what I need for my day-to-day spending.
Great choice. We can get that started for you right away.
Perfect. So, what documents do I need?
You'll need a valid form of photo identification, like a passport or a driver's license, and proof of your current address, such as a recent utility bill or a rental agreement.
Okay, I have my driver's license and a phone bill right here. Will that work?
Yes, that's perfect. Let me just take a look. Everything seems to be in order. Now, there are just a couple of forms to fill out. Before we start, do you have any other questions?
Yes, just one more thing. Is there a fee for this type of account?
There is no monthly maintenance fee as long as you maintain a minimum daily balance of $100 or set up a direct deposit from your employer.
That sounds reasonable. Okay, let's do it. And scene. Let's pause the role play there. So you just heard the first part of our bank visit. We used some very important phrases.
Right. The first one Zia used was, "I'd like to open an account." This is a simple, polite way to state your purpose. You can use "I'd like to" for many requests. For example, "I'd like to make a deposit," or "I'd like to ask a question."
Then I asked, what documents do I need? This is crucial. Banks have strict rules, so asking this question up front saves a lot of time. And finally, I asked, is there a fee? It's always a good idea to ask about any costs or charges associated with bank services.
Those three phrases will get you started with opening any bank account. We'll get back to our bank scenario in just a moment. But first, if you're finding this episode helpful, please take a second to like this podcast and subscribe to our channel, Learn English by Listening.
It really helps us create more content for all you English learners out there. We appreciate your support.
All right, we're back. Let's jump back into our roleplay. Imagine some time has passed and Zia's character has successfully opened her account and is back at the bank with a few more things to do.
Excuse me. Hello again. Can you help me with this? I need to do a couple of things with my new account.
Certainly. It's good to see you again. What can I do for you?
First, can I check my balance? I just want to make sure my first deposit went through correctly.
No problem at all. Could I just see your new debit card and a piece of ID again, please?
Of course, here you are.
Thank you. One moment. Yes, I can see the deposit here. Your current balance is $500.
Great. Thank you for checking. Next, I'd like to transfer money from my account to my landlord's account.
We can do that right here. You'll need the recipient's full name, account number, and the bank's routing number. Do you have that information with you?
I do, but that brings me to my next point. I have a problem with my account, or rather with my online banking access. I tried to set it up at home, but I can't seem to log in to do the transfer myself.
Ah, I see. That can be frustrating, but it's a common issue. I can help you reset your password and make sure everything is working correctly. It will only take a minute.
Oh, that would be wonderful. Thank you.
And let's end the role play there. See? Once your account is set up, you can handle all sorts of tasks. Let's quickly review those new phrases.
Okay, so first I said, can I check my balance? It's a direct and clear question. Then, for moving money, I said, I'd like to transfer money. Again, using I'd like to is very polite.
Zia also used the phrase, can you help me with this? This is a great general phrase for when you're not sure what to do or need assistance. And finally, to introduce her issue, she said, I have a problem with my account. This immediately tells the bank teller what kind of help you need.
Using these phrases will help you communicate clearly and confidently at the bank for everyday tasks.
But what happens when things go wrong? It's also important to know how to handle problems. Let's imagine another scenario. A few weeks have passed, and something unfortunate has happened.
Yes, it's Zia. And my account number is 789123456.
Thank you, Zia. I found your account. For security, can you please confirm your date of birth and the address we have on file for you?
Of course. My date of birth is January 1st, 1990, and my address is 123 Main Street.
Perfect. Thank you for verifying that. Okay, I have now blocked your card. No one can use it. Now, about the unrecognized transaction, can you give me the details?
Yes, it's for $50 at a store called Gadget World. I've never been there.
Okay, I see it. To get that $50 back, you'll need to dispute the charge. This means you officially state that you did not make this payment. We will then investigate it. I'll start the process for you. So what do I do next, and how do I get a new card?
Thank you so much. That's a huge relief.
We can issue a replacement card for you right now. It will be mailed to your address and should arrive in 5 to 7 business days. Is there anything else I can assist you with?
No, that's all. Thank you for your help.
And that's the end of our final role play. This situation can be very stressful, but knowing the right phrases makes it much easier to handle.
Definitely. Let's quickly break down the key phrases from that conversation. The first one is how I started. I'm afraid I have a serious problem. This is a very clear and direct way to show that you need urgent help. Then I said, I think I've lost my debit card, and I saw a transaction on my online banking that I don't recognize. These phrases specifically explain the two issues.
Exactly. And on the bank teller side, you heard me use a few important terms. The first was to block your card, which is what the bank does to stop anyone from using it. Then I mentioned you would need to dispute the charge. This is a formal way of saying you are challenging a payment because you didn't make it. Finally, I said we would issue a replacement card, which simply means to give you a new one.
Yes, it's Zia, and my account number is 789123456.
That brings us to the end of our episode at the bank. Let's do one final quick recap of all the key phrases we learned today. They were, I'd like to open an account. What documents do I need? Is there a fee? Can I check my balance? I'd like to transfer money. I have a problem with my account. I think I've lost my debit card. There's a transaction I don't recognize. Block the card, dispute the charge, and issue a replacement card.
Try practicing them at home so you feel comfortable the next time you're at the bank. And if you enjoyed this episode and found it helpful, please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.
Your support helps other English learners find our podcast. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Join us next week where we'll be sharing more real-life learning situations using polite language. Until then, keep practicing.